Shalom. First and foremost, gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. And Shalom to the hopefully elect, to the elect, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Gotta give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopefully elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah, coming at you another lesson in truth, faith, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord's will to be edifying. Shalom, Mark. How about Shema Rashad, Barakathah? Shalom. And this is slander is the tool of the wicked. Slander is the tool of the wicked. Why is slander the tool of the wicked? Because they know that they got to go into slavery. They know that we the children of the Most High. They know we are the peoples of the Bible. They know that the wickedness that they have done, they got to pay for it. They know, okay? They read the scriptures, man. And the simple scriptures like Revelation 13, 9 and 10, that's plain. Jeremiah 30 and 16, that's plain. Isaiah 14 and 21, that's plain. Okay? Isaiah 14, 1 and 2, that's plain. They know that, man. Matthew 15, 24, he only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's plain. Matthew 10, 5 and 6, that's plain. Luke chapter 1, verse 68. These scriptures, Psalms 148, Psalm 147, 19 and 20. He showed his word unto Jacob, right? That's plain, man. Those don't need no breaking down. They plain. See, these people know that we, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, are the chosen people of the Lord. They know that, man. Okay, Deuteronomy 32 and 8, Deuteronomy 76. These simple, basic scriptures, they see them, they know, man. So they only have two options: to slander and to come down with great wrath. Okay, to use the sword. That's all they got. So this is I'm gonna start with, because these devils know this truth, man. They know. And these are the secrets of the Most High. And he said he only revealing his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Now, let's start with St. John 4 and 38. And it reads, I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors. So, the Lord say, he sent back the prophets, right, to fall into the same lot. Let's read again. St. John 4 and 38. I sent you to reap thereon, that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labor. To the plain, these things is plain, man. 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. That's called reincarnation. If they can't accept it, it doesn't matter. This is for the hopefully elect. This is for the elect of Israel. We don't care with the heathens thing. We don't care. But to understand, because we still got newcomers coming in, okay? The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Why? Because they are the prophets, okay? Coming back in reincarnation. That's why the Lord said he sent you to fall in the same labels, okay? He didn't tell Daniel that he was going to come back and stand in the same lot. He didn't tell John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos, when you read it, that he was coming back to stand in the same lot. He must prophesy again. What do you think that means? Matter of fact, let's read that. This is Revelation 10 and 11. And it read, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shah, Bashim Crocodile, Brakatham. Shalom to you brothers on the comment board. Shalom. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings. So the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, man. Let's go to let's go to Leviticus 25 and 55. And it reads, for unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. Right? So the servants is who? Israelites. Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Bashim Havashah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So the servants are Israelites. They can't get it. They ain't gonna get it. Why? Because of Psalms 58. This is Psalms 58. And watching the elder Yashawama video and the elder Manasazakbar video, these devils, they can't get it, man. Okay? Psalm 58 and 4. They're poison like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ears. These devils getting all this truth over and over and over, and they can't get it. Why? Because they are deaf adders, man. All of them. It's not meant for them to get it. The mysteries of the kingdom was given to the elect of Israel. That's it. So now, let's deal with this. This is Psalms 25 and 14. And it reads, the secret of the Lord Yahweh is with them that fear him. He will show them his covenant. So this is only for who? The elect of Israel, man. Okay, the servants of the Most High. This is Numbers 24. And let's start at 18. And see, they know that they gotta go into slavery, man. They hearing it too much. Okay? And they don't have some other book that they can reverse this, man. Okay? They hear it too much and they don't have no way to come up against it. So what they do? Slander. This is Numbers 24 and 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion. And who is going to have dominion over? If everybody can be saved, if all 18 nations going to be saved, gonna have the covenants of the Lord. Who is this time about Yahweh Shah? Who is gonna have dominion? It say, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Now let's go to real quick, Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 7. It reads this: the lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. So what Gentiles is this? The heathen nations, all 17 heathen nations. The lion is come up from his thicket, which is Yahushua. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate. What land? Babylon the Great and all the islands of the sea, everywhere that Idumea controls around the world. And thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. Don't it say, and when you read Malachi, right, he said, they coming back, they said, we are in power, but we will return to build. The Most High said, what? They shall build, but I will throw down. To make them what? Desolate and waste. You can read it all through Jeremiah, Isaiah. Okay? Babylon the Great and everywhere else where Esau, Edom rule is going to be laid waste. The point. Jeremiah 4 and 7, the lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without inhabitant. Now we're going back to Numbers 24 and 19. It say, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion. I just read it to you in Jeremiah 4 and 7. The lion is coming from his thicket. Who is this? Yahweh Shah. And shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, who? The Most High Yahweh, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Amalek is what? The chief house of Edom. This is Deuteronomy 25 and 17, and it reads, Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not God. Therefore it shall be, when the Lord Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies, which is when the kingdom come, round it's a roundabout in the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. We ain't forgetting this, man. The Lord said he'll put us in remembrance, though we once knew this. So this will never be forgotten. Okay? Never. Let's read this in this Samuel. 1 Samuel 15 and 2. and this was Samuel told Saul, but he didn't do it. But this is what the Lord say. 1 Samuel 15 and 2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. Okay? That's what Samuel told Saul to go do, man. Okay? But the Lord say what? I just read it, man. Deuteronomy, again, 25 and 17, 25 and 19. He say, Therefore it shall be, when the Lord Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee for inheritance, to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek. This is a future prophecy. From under heaven thou shalt not forget it. Let's get the one in Exodus 17. Exodus 17 and 14. Because this is that Exodus 17 and 8. It reads, Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Redhiddim, and Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us our men and go out fight with Amalek tomorrow, and I will stand on top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. The point, this is the point. This is verse 15 or verse 16. For he said, Because the Lord Yahweh have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So they know, man, that they're going to be destroyed. They know that. Okay? The Lord said he would have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. Why? The Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is a man of war, man. Exodus 15 and 3. So, therefore, they know that their destruction got to come, man. They slavery got to come. Okay? This is Numbers 23 and 19. It reads, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not a man. It say God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good? What I just read, man. Exodus 17. Let's read again. Exodus 17 and 16. For he saith, because the Lord have sworn. Is the Lord lying right here? No, man. Okay. Because Yahweh have sworn that the Lord Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. Okay? And he said he's going to cut off the remembrance of Amalek, man, which is the chief house of Edom. Okay? This is Psalm 83 and 2. Said, For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's what they're trying to do, but they can't. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also is joined with them, the Syrians. They have hope in the children of Lot. So, Amalek, which is who we focusing on, the other nation doesn't matter. Moab gonna be a watch pot, okay? The other nations, hey, they're gonna be in order, man. This is about who? Amalek, man. Edom. These secrets was only given to his men. And if they can't understand it, it's not a big deal, man. We here to help seal the elect. That's it. This is Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord Yahweh our power. But those things which are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. This don't have nothing to do with another nation, man. This is only for Israel. That's it. It's simple, man. But these devils, they make it so hard, man. But it ain't hard. It's simple. This is Amos 9:11. In that day when I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. Now, when you understand about the tabernacle of David, when you read these scriptures, all 12 tribes were together with David. Okay, all 12 tribes. So, in that day, it say, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. As in the days of old, you can read that in Nehemiah 4, in Ezra chapter 4, when they built the tabernacle, when they built the temple, built the wall. Verse 12, it says that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are and all the heathen which are called by my name, said the Lord that doeth this. So all 12 tribes gonna have a hand on the heathen nations, man. Okay, starting with who? Edom, Amalek, man. It said that they may possess the remnant of Edom, which is the elites, and of all the heathen, which are called by my name, said the Lord Yahweh, that doeth this, man. So they know they gotta pay for this, man. Judgment is due, man. Okay? You gotta pay for what your forefathers did. Isaiah 14 and 21. And these scriptures is plain, man. It don't take no rocket science for these. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. For the iniquity of their fathers. Sins on top of sin that your father did, man. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their father. They do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fear the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name. What name? Amalek, Edom, and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord. So it ain't gonna be no more 13 families, none of that. Ain't gonna be no more, none of that, man. They're gonna be what? In pits, man. You know, what's gonna be on the earth? Yashala, man. Okay? All 12 tribes back together. This is that's why these things it's important that we stand in great boldness and keep pushing this word, man, because they are being hurt. And that's the beauty of this, man. Seeing these people hurt with words, man. But what was all these years growing up, what was the slogan? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt, right? Well, that's a lie, man. That is a lie. Even if this is Colossians 1 and 26, even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations but now it's made manifest to his saints. We know who the saints is. Okay, we can get the scriptures and go to who the saints is, man. The saints are Israelites. Hebrews 4 and 12. Sticks and stone may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a lie, man. They lied to us, man. Okay. Hey, Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of power is quick. For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. This is our weapon right here. The words of these scriptures, man. This is our comforter. For the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow down to the bone gristle, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Hey, these scriptures destroy you. Hey, they can't even sleep right, man. Okay? They can't even sleep right. That's why the scriptures say, hey, they sleep not unless they cause something to fall. Why? Because they hurt and they can't sleep, man. So what they do, they sit up all night. Micah 2 and 1. They sit up all night, these devils. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to him that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Work evil upon their beds, man. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. They got the resources. They got the money and the means to do so, man. They got the resources. Okay? So they sit up and come up with counsels, right? This is Proverbs 15 and 22. It said, without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. Let's get one more. Proverbs 20 and 18. I always link both of these together. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice, make war. That's what they do, man. But they establish it through counsel first, and then they make war. Why? Because of this, man. Proverbs 10 and 23. It is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding have wisdom. It is as a sport to a fool to do mischief. That's what they do. They do mischief, man. Okay? This is Psalm 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? No. Okay? What have unrighteous with righteousness, man? Okay? Nothing. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? That's what they do, man. They frame mischief by a law. And then they do what? When they set their laws up, what do? Psalm 64 in verse 3. It say, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Okay? That he may shoot in secret at the perfect. A form of them shooting in secret is what? Their counsels, man. They go around, they sit around their little rectagon or octagon, whatever table, and they have counsel, man. Okay? That they may shoot at the secret and that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So why? Because they have the means, man. They practice it. So what they're gonna try to do, all they have is slander, man. That's it. This is Psalm 50 and 20. It reads, matter of fact, let's read 16. But unto the wicked, power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instructions and cast my words behind thee. And we go through this a lot, man. They cast Lord words behind them. They make you swear in on the Bible when you go to court, and then they judge you out of their penal code, out of their statutes, right? Isaac lied to, Esau didn't tell his father that he sold Jacob his birthright. Okay, but he said he had supplanted me these two times. He lied. Okay, Jacob only supplanted you one time. You sold your birthright, so they lied right there. Okay, then they set up transgender laws, LGBTQP laws, right? Then this devil, Isaac told him and Jacob not to get a wife from Canaan. What do? He only got two wives from Canaan. Okay, So when the Lord say, seeing thou hatest instructions and cast my words behind thee, they can't do right. They don't pass bestiality laws. Okay, in over 20 states, they got bestiality laws. Okay, so these devils, they do witchcraft. They're witches and warlocks. Okay, the Lord said a witch and a warlock will be put to death, man. Okay, but that's what they do. So it say verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him. When did Esau consent with a thief? The Babylonians, when they took us down. Okay, it tell you in Obadiah 1, 10 through 15, that you were even as one of them, right? When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and has been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceits. Okay? Why? Why? Because this is why. Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. That's why. Okay? Back in Psalm 50, in verse 20, thy citizen speaketh against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. That's what you do. These things had thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one of thyself. The Lord deceived you. But I will reprove thee, which he's doing. You got opioid crisis. You got opioids, suicide rate, ODing rate, and you are dying faster than be born. So Deuteronomy 30 and 7 is taking place on you people right now. These things had I done, and I kept silent. Thou thought that I was altogether such as one of thyself, but I will reprove thee, which he's doing, and set them who so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the elect, the hopefully elect, in order before thine eyes. So he's setting his men in order before your eyes. That's why we stand in great boldness, and you can't do nothing about it. Okay? Thy citizen speaketh against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. Why? Because you come out of the womb speaking lies. This is Psalms 119 and 69. It reads, the proud have forged a lie against me. Who? Against us, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. But I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. So you can't do nothing against the truth but for it. And if you're trying to come up against the truth, you have a better chance of going to kill yourself. This is Job 13 and 4. It reads, but ye are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. Why are you forgers of lies? Why are the Edomites forgers of lies? Let's see why. Psalms 53 and 3. Psalm 58 and 3. It reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born. As soon as they be born, speaking lies. Hey, when Esau came back from hunting, he didn't kill none. What did he tell Jacob? Feed me with that same red meat, and I'm about to faint. You weren't about to faint. All you had to do was wait until the food was done. But what he said, he about to faint. Lied, man. Quick lie, real quick. Why? Because they come out of the womb speaking lies, man. This is Sirach 51 and 2. And it reads, they're trying to make this a quick hit. It reads, Ecclesiastes 51 and 2. For thou art my defender and helper, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, and has preserved my body from destruction and from the snare of the slanderous tongue and from the lips that forge lies. Who is this? The Edomites. And has been my helper against my adversaries. And that's all 17 heathen nations, man. Okay? This is Psalms 109. And I'm going to start at verse 2. It reads, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. Who? You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. And that's them, man. That's the wicked all day. That's the wicked all day, man. That's what they do. This is Psalm 37. Because why? They came out of the womb speaking lies, man. That's their lie. Their lie is to slander us, to be the wicked. That's their lie. Psalm 37 and verse 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Hey, all we got is conversation, man. Upright conversation. What are we trying to do? We're trying to help seal the elect, man. That's it. All we're trying to do is help seal the elect. This is Second Ezra, chapter 7 and 61. It reads, it say that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction to my Israel as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation. That's our only deed, man. That's our work, man. To help city elect. Through what? Persuasion, man. What did Yahweh Shah say in Luke? This is Luke 14 and 23. And Yahweh Shah said unto the servants, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in that my house may be filled. And that's what we're here to do, man. We're here to compel them. That's it, man. That's our only job, to help seal the elect, man. This is Exodus 2 and 24. It reads, and God heard their groaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them. That's it, man. Hey, as the scripture say in Exodus 11 and 7, man, shall not a dog move a tongue? Okay? Matter of fact. So what you doing now, you putting your foot in your own mouth, man. All you that's coming up against the nation of Israel, I'm talking about the elect. I'm talking about the elect, man. The storm of the apostles, elders of great millstone. Okay? I'm talking about storm of the apostles of great millstone, which are the elders of all Israel today on the planet right now. In Exodus 11 and 7, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Now hold. The Lord say, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move a tongue. Hey, all you 17 nations are called dogs, man. Okay? Didn't the scripture say that the dogs came and licked the wounds of Lazarus, man? This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 6. And this why, like the elder said, man, ain't no sense of trying to debate with these guys, man, because they bugged out. They are deaf adders, man. So it's a waste of time. This is Matthew 7 6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs. Who are the dogs, man? These 17 heathen nations, they are dogs, man. Okay? Give not that which is holy unto dogs, least it say, neither cast ye your pearls before swine. Hey, this ain't for them, man. They are dogs, man. Give not that which is holy unto dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Hey, so this ain't for them, man. This is for us, man. This is our book, our heritage, our inheritance, man. They gets no part in this. They are outside the temple. And just like the elder telling this devil, hey, yeah, the other nations is gonna be in the kingdom. Outside the temple, they're gonna be able to go back into their land. Because going back into their lands, hey, the kingdom's gonna be established, man, okay, on the planet Earth. So, yeah, they're gonna be there, but they ain't gonna be in the land of Israel. They're gonna be outside the land, man. Okay? They're gonna be outside the land, man. But they're gonna be able to go back into their own land, but they will pay tributaries to the Israelites forever, man. So yeah, they're gonna be there, but they're gonna be servants, man. Servants and handmaids, man. Thus saith the scriptures. This is from the brother of the comment board. This is the brother from the camp, GMS, recall Moth. What is that? Romans 8 and 28. It reads, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, right? To them who are called according to his purpose, for whom he foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he may be the firstborn among many brethren. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh Bashim Abishai. Now, good precept to go with that. It's in Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me. Okay? Good precept linked with that. Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, yeah, durable riches and righteousness. That's the same thing it's in Isaiah 45. Let's read it real quick. Isaiah 45 and 3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Habashah, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. Okay? This from the brother out of Nana, Psalm 31 and 13. It reads, for I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side. While they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life. And who is this? Psalm 83, man. The wicked. And the dog, okay? These dogs, man. These heathen nations. The Lord got a special judgment for you people, man. And it's in the scriptures, man, everywhere. This is Amos 1 in matter of fact, let's get some of this off here. This is Amos 1, and let's start at 6. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. It's talking about you Africans, you Hamites. But I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof. And I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod. Who's in Ashdod? Amalek, man. And Ishmael. Okay? It say, but I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof. And I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod, and him that holdeth the scepter from Ashkelon. And I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines, which originally are the African, the Hamites, but now you got Ishmael over there. It say, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, saith the Lord Yahweh power. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. You can also read this in Ezekiel 35, 1 through 10. Verse 12, but I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. And the Lord going in right here in Amos 1, man. Um, verse 13, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the women with the child of Gilead, that they may enlarge their border. But I will kindle a fire in the wall, let's say a Rebah, and it shall devour the palaces thereof, with shouting in the day of battle, with the tempest in the day of whirlwind. And their king shall go into captivity, and he and his princes together, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So you Ammonites, you Moabites, you Edomites, you all gotta pay, man. You all have to pay for the judgment, for putting your hand on the apple of the Lord eye, man. You all have to pay. This Amos 2 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Moab. You thought I forgot about you? No. And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burnt the bones of the king of Edom into lime. But I will send a fire upon Moab, and it shall devour the palaces of Kiridoth, and Moab shall die with tumult, with shouting, and with the sound of the trumpet. So you go on. The Lord says he's going to destroy all these people. He got even Judah in here, Amorites, all these people, man, and leave a remnant. Okay? Not going to be a remnant left. But the point is, all you have to pay, man, when you go to Joel 3, y'all got to pay for what you did, man. This is 2nd Ezra 2 and 1. I'm going to close on this precept. Let me see. Yeah. This is going to be my last precept. I'm going to close on this. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments by men servants, the prophets, whom they would not hear. But I despise, but despise my counsels. The mother that bare them said unto them, go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken. Who is this talking about? Jerusalem. Let's prove that. This is what is that? Galatians 4 and 26 reads, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. So let's go back. 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 2 again. The mother that bare them saith unto them, go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken. I brought you up with gladness, but with sorrow and heaviness have I lost you. It's also talking about this wisdom, not understanding too when you go into it. And done that thing is evil before him. Who? The Most High Yahweh. But what shall I now do unto you? I am a widow and forsaken. Go your way, O my children, and ask mercy of the Lord. As for me, O Father, I call upon thee for a witness over the mother of these children, which will not keep my covenant, that thou bring them to confusion, shame, and their mother to a spoil, that there may be no offspring of them. Okay? It say, let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their name be put out of the earth, for they have despised my covenant. And the name was put out, man. Okay? That's why the Lord took it away from us. Let these heathen came into his inheritance, man. It say, woe be unto thee, Ashur, thou hast, it say thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee, O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lieth in clods of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not, saith the Almighty Lord. Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell me He said, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I will have given unto Israel. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I had prepared for them. Did you hear that? Their glory also will I take unto them, take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I had prepared for them. Then how should I say he go and prepare a place for us? In his father's house are many mansions with an S right here. Second Ezra 2 and 11. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I have prepared for them. Hold on, let's get a quick precept. Revelation 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and power himself shall be with them and be their God. Let's get the other one. Ezekiel 37 in verse 27 reads, my tabernacle also shall be with them. Who? Israel. This is Ezekiel 37. Yeah, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Same thing it just said in Revelation. And the heathen shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them. Who? Israel, forever. Cold cut. Go back to Second Ezra. Second Ezra 2 and 11. Again, their glory also will I take unto me, and give them these everlasting tabernacles, many mansions in the house of Yahweh, and his son Yahushua, which I had prepared for them. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. Why we ain't gonna labor? Because we gonna have these 17 heathen nations doing it. It say, go and ye shall receive prey for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. What? The days, man. Matthew 24 and 22, man. Right? Well, how shall I say? Except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for Israel's sake, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord said, go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. And we pray. Wait, what's that? 2 Peter 3 and 12. We hasten the day of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We hastening it. It say that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Keep watch, man. Take heaven and earth to witness. Hey, proclaim the accepted year of Yahweh Shah, man. For I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good. For I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah. Mother, embrace thy children and bring them up with gladness. This wisdom, not understanding, man. Make their feet as fast as a pillar, for I have chosen thee, saith the Lord. And those that be dead will I raise up again from their places. Hey, this is 1 Thessalonians 4, right? Those that sleep in the Lord shall what? Arise first, man. And bring them out of the graves. For I have known my name in Israel. Fear not, thou mother of the children, for I have chosen thee, saith the Lord. For thy help will I send my servants. It say Esau, but it's to Isaiah and Jeremiah, and whose counsel I have sanctified, and prepared for thee 12 trees laden with divers fruits, and as many fountains flowing with milk and honey, and 7 mighty mountains. Whereon, where is this? In Jerusalem, man, Israel. Whereon there grow roses and lilies, whereby I will fill thy children with joy. Do right to the widow, judge for the fatherless, give to the poor, defend the orphan, clothe the naked. These are who? The weak, the maimed, the halt, and the blind. Oh, if you see it right here. Verse 21. Heal the broken and the weak. Laugh not at a lame man to scorn. Defend the maimed and let the blind man come into the sight of my clearness. Keep the old and young within thy walls. Hey, this is beautiful, man. Whatsoever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection. The dead gonna rise first, man. The scriptures say it. It say, abide still, O my people, right? Be still and know that I am the most high. What is it? Psalm 46. Be still and know that I am power. Abide still, O my people, and take thy rest, for the quietness still come, man. And that's what we're waiting on. What is that? Hebrews 4 and 11. We labor to enter into that rest, man. It say, nourish thy children, O thou good nurse. Establish their feet. It's wisdom, man. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Who is this? The elect of Israel. Okay? As a matter of fact, it said, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Now hold on. When you go to let me see real quick. Proverbs, real quick. Let me check some. Proverbs 20, yeah, Proverbs 27:27, right? It reads, and thou shalt have goat's milk. Hold on, I'm read 26. Proverbs 27:26. The lambs are for thy clothing, and the goats are the price of the field. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household. Okay? Hey, it's gonna be in the time in the kingdom, man. And before the kingdom, man, when Jacob trouble hit, the elect gonna be safe, man. It said, and thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for thy maintenance, for thy maidens. What maidens? The multiple women you're gonna have, man. Okay. So going back to Second Ezra, it said you should have enough goat's milk for thy mate. You should have enough maintenance, goat's milk, everything for your maidens, man. Maiden mean young women, man. Okay. Like in Second Ezra 2, 28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Okay? Judgment, conditions, the grave. They shall not see the grave, man. They shall not see conditions. They shall not see judgment. Be joyful, O thy mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, saith the Lord. Remember thy children that sleep, for I shall bring them out of the sides of the earth, and show mercy unto them, for I am merciful, saith the Lord Almighty. Embrace thy children until I come, and show mercy unto them, for my wells run over. What is this? This truth, man. And my grace shall not fail. I, Ezra, received a charge of the Lord upon Mount Oreb, which is Horeb. It said Oreb, that I should go unto Israel. But when I came unto them, they set me at naught and despised the commandment of the Lord. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, listen to this. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen. Who are they talking about? The Israelites, Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, man. The ones that went the horn out to other gods. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand. That's how you know he's talking about Israel. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, Look for your shepherd, who? Yahweh Shai. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand. Yeah. Hey, though he tear away for it, he will surely come. He will not tarry, man. It say that shall come in the end of the world. Hold on, read that again. Hey, this second Ezra 2 and 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is not at hand. Hold on, got to get a precept for that. Hebrews 10 and 37. It reads, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. The shepherd, Yahweh. So going back to second Ezra 2, verse 35. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Hey, that's why these heathens is mad, man. That's why these devils is pissed off, man. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is not for them, man. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world, right? Mentally and spiritually flee, man. Why? Because this is not our rest, and it will destroy. It is polluted, and it will destroy you, man. What will destroy you? The philosophies of this world, man. Okay? The philosophies and being a part of this world will destroy you to what? The lake of fire, man. Okay? Hey, if you don't die by the famine and the race riot and the concentration camps and the martial law and the pestilence, you're gonna die by the missiles, man. Okay? Hey, and the pestilence is gonna take a lot of people's out, man. Okay, these devils got the CDC, man. They just creating drugs, creating chemicals, just creating diseases and bacteria to destroy you jakes, man. It's for you jakes. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. Hey, if you don't flee the shadow of this world, you are enemy to the Most High, man. This is James 4 and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with power. Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, let's get one more. 1 John 2 and 15 reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world or any woman, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, it is not of the Father, but it is of the world. And the world passeth away by what? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. The lust of the flesh, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah abideth forever. So going back to second Ezra, chapter 2, and verse 36 again. Flee the shadow of this world, spiritually and mentally, man. Oh, and emotionally, you could say too, man, because Jake is so effeminate out here, man. They is bugged out, soft, and they ain't no man. The Lord said, gird up your loins like a man. Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly, man. That's why, what did Yahweh Shah say in Matthew 10? And that's why when I first read this whole chapter, man, it was just precept just jumping off at me, man. Matthew 10 and 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven. Okay? So going back, 2 Ezra 2 and 36 again, it say, flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly, man. And we do that week in and week out and on a unicorn every day. It say, oh, receive the gift that is given you. What's that? Hey, 1 Timothy 4, man. Okay, matter of fact, it said, oversee the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have led you to the heavenly kingdom. Hold on. 1 Timothy 4 and 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. So, hey, neglect not the gift, man. If the Lord gave you the spirit, gave you the wisdom, not the understanding to do the work, man. Go do the work. Again, 2 Ezra 2 and 37, or receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have led you to the heavenly kingdom. Arise up and stand in what? In great boldness, man. Hey, like we lions out there, man. Behold, the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world and have received glorious garments of the Lord. Hey, them glorious garments, man, right? Being purified and made white, right? These were not defiled with women. It say, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Which go back to what the brother had me to read, Romans 8 and 29. The predestined, man. It said, the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people, which have been called from the beginning, may be hallowed, man. It said, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. Okay? And in the midst of them was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. Listen, man. What's the song, man? What is the song? Revelation. Revelation 14:3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Hey, it's beautiful, man. Lord willing, we be of that number. Lord willing, man. This is from the brother Adam Nana, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is going on with who? His servant, the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. That's Yahweh with the chariots, the angels, okay? It's going to start with them intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. This is from Idan, Tazia 1, Ezekiel 12 and 28. Con, that's a fight one too, brother. Hey, and what Jake doing? Jake is doing that. They putting out the dead of the Lord, man. They putting it off. Ezekiel 12. I'm gonna read 27. It says, Son of man, behold, there the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied the times that are far off. Verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh Yahweh power, man. And it's happening, man. It's happening. That's why these devils are hurt. Why? Because they run out of time, man. They running out of time. So what they finna do? Hey, they finna push this RFD microchip real hard, man. Real hard. This is Adam now. Isaiah 5 and 19. They finna push it hard, man. They run out of time. You see, that say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it. Come. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This place is the fat ones. That's beautiful. Read that again. Isaiah 5:19. They say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it, and let the counsel of the holy ones of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Hey, this is another one. Isaiah 51:14, I think. Right. Isaiah 51:14, the captive exile hastening that they may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. Hey, but I am the Lord Yahweh thy powers that divided the sea, whose waves roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. Hey man. Yeah, we hasten it, man. And it's saying same thing in Peter. Second Peter, Second Peter 2 and 3. It reads Second Peter 2, Second Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye ought to be in all holy conversation? I don't want to talk about no basketball and football, man. I don't want to talk about none of that, man. Hey, these scriptures, meditate on Yahweh Shema Shah 24/7. You got to be balanced. You got to be balanced. But hey, in what manner, what manner of persons are ye ought to be in our holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, looking for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And this is only for who? You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. And why they can't understand it, the heathens, the two-thirds, 2 Peter 3:16, as also in all his epistles, speaking to them of these things. What things? The kingdom of heaven. Only Israel can get salvation. And not only out of Israel, only the elect. Also, it says, as also in all his epistles, speaking to them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, which is wrestle, as they do also the other scriptures. And that's simple scriptures. They can't even get the simple ones. Unto their own destruction. It say, yeah, therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things, hey, the elect know these things, beware lest you also, being led away with the terror, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. Okay? Hey, so ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things, man. Okay? You know these things. Hey, them people don't know nothing, man. But they quick to come up against the elders, talking their madness, man. And we remember this, 1 Peter 5:13. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, okay, saluted you, and so doeth Marcus my son. Greet ye one another with a kiss of charity. Peace be with you all that are in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Amen. This ain't for everybody, man. This is only for the elect, man. This is Romans 11 and verse 7. It reads, "But then Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." So the Lord telling you right here, the rest were blinded. How can the heathens get in, man? They can't. This is they can't get in, man. And they know it. And that's why they pissed off, man. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid from who? Two-thirds of Israel. It is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world, which is who? We know, have blinded the minds of them which believe not, least the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine unto them. But it ain't, because the Lord say what? Romans, Romans 8 and 29. It reads, for whom he did foreknew. What did that mean? He also did predestinate. That's what foreknew means. He predestinated them, man, to be conformed to the image of his son, that he may be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified, man. Okay? This is only for Israel, man. Hey, this is a private party, man. Oh, like the brother always said in the camp, this is a private meeting in public places, man. That's what it is. This is a private meeting, a private gathering in public places, man. And you can't get in. Why? Because you are outside the temple, man. Revelation 12 and 10. And it reads, and I heard a voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation. For who? So-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. And strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is what? Cast down. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, which accused them before our power day and night. And they've been doing it. But guess what? And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they love not their death, and they love not their lives unto death, man. Need so be. Okay? Need so be, man. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Hey, listen to this. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens. Who is this? Israelites. And ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Hey, that's the heathens and the two-thirds. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, all the people outside of Israel. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Hey, he ain't gonna be able to come down on the elect. He gonna come down on the heathens and two-thirds. Okay, it say for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knew that he had but a short time. Hey, basically what I'm saying, it ain't gonna work, man. Nothing these devils gonna do ain't gonna work, man. Okay, why? Because the Lord already got it set up, man. He already got the bounds that they cannot pass over. You see? He already got the bounds set, man. These devils can't do nothing, man. And that's the faith you gotta have, man. Revelation 2 and 10. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So what, man? So what? And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So what? Hey, faith, faith, and faith, man. Belief. We got the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. It say, fear none those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Did not they cast the 12 the apostles in prison? Did not they throw Peter in prison continually, man? When you read in these scriptures, Acts, man, the whole Acts, we are living in the days of Acts right now, man. Okay? They're demonizing us. They're going to throw us in prison. Who cares, man? It's a part of prophecy, man. Nobody's scared of that, man. It's a part of prophecy, man. Okay? It's supposed to happen. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, the deceiver, the slanderer, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee the crown of life. What did Yahweh Shah say? Let's see what Yahweh Shah say about the devil casting you into prison. This is St. John 16 and 33. Listen to this, man. This is that faith buildup, man. Why? Because we have the comforter, man. That's why the Lord gave us the comforter to diligently dig in and do what? Eat the whole roll, man. This is your comfort. This is your wisdom in the sight of the nations, man. It's a Let's read this St. John 16 and 31. Let's read this. Yahweh shall answer them, do ye not believe? Behold, the hour cometh, yeah, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. Verse 33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in Yahushua ye may have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. What did he say? Victory is swallowed up, man. A death is swallowed up in victory, man. Okay? Yahweh shall have overcame these things. So when these devils come with that madness, man, listen, stand bold like a lion, man. The Lord say this, Revelation 3 and 10. Hey, Lord willing, if we endure to the end, this is what Yahweh shall say, man. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. That means the elect made it, man. Okay, when you read this, they made it. The elect made it. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. If you make it, if you make it to Jacob's trouble, man, and don't bug out, meaning go back into the world, the Lord gonna take, hey, that's when he gonna take it from there on, man. Which we've been told us the whole time. But the point is, if you understand what I'm saying, if you make it to that point, it's good, man. Because that has kept the word of my patience. You're gonna be tried. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. What's the patience? Going through the sufferings, man. Going through the hardships, man. Walking the straight gate, difficult things, man. Catching hell. Though it seems like you're catching hell, but you're not. Because we all have a portion, man. We have a portion. It's a small portion. Though it seems like you catch hell, you're really not, man. Because guess what? A person that look like they doing good, they riding good, they living good. Guess what? They really catching hell, man. And you is the one that's doing good, man. Don't matter if you riding on a bike, you catching the bus. It don't matter, man. Okay. But once you look at, you think they doing good, they ain't doing good, man. Why? Because they don't have the truth, man. They don't have the wisdom not to understand it. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, which is the already microchip, which is Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna come upon all the world, man. Ain't nobody gonna be left out of Jacob's trouble, man. Ain't nobody gonna be left out of the already microchip, man. It's gonna come on everybody, man. Which should come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. Why? Because this is the Lord putting you through the furnace of affliction, man. You know who doing it. Satan ain't doing it. It's Yahweh, man. Okay? It's Yahweh doing it, man. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that which I fast, that no man may take that crown. Him that overcome will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven for my power, and I will write upon him my new name. Amen. Verse 18 say, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire. That means come up on the yoke of Yahweh, man. Okay? That thou mayest be rich in white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that thy shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. Right here, man, says, many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. Okay, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcome will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am sit down with my Father in his throne. Come on, man. You don't get no better than that, man. You don't get no better than that. That Joshua 1 and 9. It reads, have not I commanded thee, be strong, be of good cheer, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord Yahweh thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Right, man. And that link right with this. 2 Timothy 1 and 7. For Yahweh Shai have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This is from Anna Psalms 98 and 1. I'm gonna get ready to close up in a minute. It reads, "O sing unto the Lord Yahweh a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory. Come, Yahweh hath made known his salvation, his righteousness have he openly showed in the sight of the heathens." Yeah, he doing that. He have remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our power. Beautiful. And this is Romans 8 and 18. It reads from the brother. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. No, man. Hey, these sufferings is nothing, man. Again, this is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. No, man. Hey, and this is that's what Yahweh said this, man. It's the least we can do, man. This is Luke 22 and 28. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations. Those are the temptations of the Lord, man. These sufferings, man. These are the temptations of the Lord, man. Okay, pick up your cross and follow the Lord daily. And I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Hey, beautiful. At the water for the precepts, Lord willing is edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Navashah, Bahashim Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and the sincere salutations to all the argument. Pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopefully elect. And shalom to the walk who are listening and learning. The few sisters that are listening and learning. Hey, Lord willing edifying. Hey, the while for tuning in, the while for the precepts. Until next time, shalom. Shalom, Mark. Yabashim Avashai, Barakathon.